So let's talk about my Tigers. I know I'm like a couple days late from Saturday and Sunday and Monday. We're gonna talk about like the whole football situation that's going on from Saturday to now. Okay. Thursday night they had the New England Patriots playing the New York Giants. I went to my friend's house to watch it for a little bit, and it was 21-14. And I got home. I lived like 10 minutes from him, so I went home, and it was 35-14. In 10 minutes, I left when it was 21-14. I got home, and the Patriots have scored 2 touchdowns in 10 minutes. By the time I left this house and the time that I got home. Another thing is that Friday night, just normal high school football. I didn't really see any college games played on Friday. If there was, I don't watch them. I'm a Tiger fan, so I watch Saturday. If they play Thursday, I watch Thursday night game. But if they play Saturdays, mostly Saturdays, so I watch Saturday games. I went to the Florida State game, and they did great. Trevor had 4 touchdowns, 3 passing, 1 rushing. People that don't know, you probably know already, but Trevor Lawrence is the quarterback for Clemson. He had 3 passing touchdowns and 1 rushing. Justin Ross, the wide receiver, number 8, if you don't know, he had 2 touchdowns. Travis Etienne, number 9, he had 1 touchdown. He had I think 11 rushes, 127, I think something like that. And I think T Higgins had 1 touchdown too. But that's besides the point. I'm a Washington Mexican fan. Sunday, okay, last week we fired our coach, Jay Gruden. We fired him, so now they have an interim head coach, which is I forget his name, but he's the offensive line coach for the Washington Redskins. Now he's an interim head coach. Okay, then we played the Dolphins, right? We've lost 5 in a row. We were 0-5, and the Dolphins were 0-4. They had a bye week, so we played them, and we finally won the game. We didn't win by much. It wasn't like a blowout. It was 17-16. It was 17-10, and the Dolphins scored. I was like, oh my God, we're going to lose. We're going to overtime. But they tried with Kenyon Drake. They tried to run it in with Kenyon Drake for a 2-point conversion and missed it. It was no good. So, we won the game by a point, 17-16. Even though a win is a win, no matter how you put it, I'm happy that we won that game. Because it was our first win. And the reason I like it so much is that Dallas is getting all this crap because they lost to the Jets, which were also 0-4. So now the Jets are 1-4. We're 1-5. We have the San Francisco 49ers this Sunday. Oh my God, scary game. We can do it, but it's a scary game. San Francisco is 5-0 for the first time in like 10 years. And they're doing fantastic. Like, Jimmy Garoppolo is doing wonders for the 49ers. He wasn't doing good for the first couple of years he was there. He did good, but he wasn't performing at a high level like people knew he could do. Now he is. He's in that system, and he's learning more and more each day to be better than he was. I mean, when he started out, he was a rookie. He got drafted by the Patriots, and he was behind Tom Brady. He played good at New England when he was back up for Brady. When Brady got hurt that first time, he got hurt a little bit, and he was out for like 3 games. Jimmy Garoppolo did fantastic. He had weapons. When he went to San Francisco, he didn't have a lot of weapons. Now he has Marquise Goodwin. He has all these good receivers that he can throw it to, and they're catching balls. Like he has, Beretta, his halfback, doing great. I use him in the game all the time. I play Madden 20. I use him in the game all the time. I use Matt Beretta all the time. But at the same time, my team, we played the Patriots. We got beat 30-7. Hate that. But we sacked Brady 4 times. We intercepted Brady twice. No, we intercepted him once. We had one interception, a forced fumble, and 3 sacks. We had 3 sacks and 4 sacks on Brady. Sacked it 4 times, had an interception, and I think I had a fumble. But last year, we won some of the games when we scored first. We've scored first every game this year. We lost 5 games. We only won 1 game. We did score first against the Dolphins. It was 17-3. I'm like, we got this game. And they come back and score 2 touchdowns. And we still win, but they scored 2 touchdowns. We can't let that happen. We can't quit 4th quarter. The Redskins, they always do good for like the first half. They were going to halftime winning. Like with the Patriots, we were down 12-7 at halftime, and they came in and killed us the second half. We gave up second half. 1 half will not win you a game. You have to play all 4 quarters to the whistle blows, and that's how it is. But let's go on to college, from NFL to college, back to college. Clemson has Louisville. This Saturday we have Louisville at Louisville, and we should win that game, but Louisville beat Wake Forest, so it's gonna be a tough game. So Wake Forest is not ranked anymore. They were 5-0. They got beat by Louisville. Louisville beat them it was 62-59. That's the final score. So it's gonna be a tough game because they did so good against Wake Forest. They're coming off a big win, so they're gonna play us, even though we're number 3, and yeah, we're number 3 now, and Wake Forest was number 19 when they played them. Wake Forest is probably not ranked at this moment. I haven't checked the polls. I don't know about the polls right now, but when last week Wake Forest was number 19, we were number 2. We beat the heck out of Florida State, which nobody was expecting, and we're number 3. LSU jumped us by beating Florida. Florida was worse than LSU. LSU was number 5, Florida was number 7. LSU beat Florida by I think they beat them. I don't remember how to beat them, but they beat them, and now they're number 2. It goes Bama, LSU, Clemson, which is stupid, I think. I think it should be Clemson, Bama, and Oklahoma, and Ohio State. I think Ohio State and Oklahoma should be in there. I don't think LSU should be in there. They've been in there before, but they always get kicked out last second. They always get kicked out last second because somebody else beats them. But LSU plays Bama this year. I think they play Bama this year. Bama will hopefully beat LSU to knock them out of the race for the national championship. Not saying that Clemson can't beat them. Clemson can beat them. I feel like LSU shouldn't be in there because that's 2 Tiger teams that will be in there. And everybody's saying that Clemson's gonna start losing big games, and we have big games coming up. We have LSU. We have Louisville. We have Boston College. Boston College always does good. We have NC State. They're always a hard team to beat. And we have Wake Forest that has only lost 1 game. It's big games coming up, and the thing is that we have all these games coming up, and they're people saying they're not big games, but they are, because Clemson always has trouble with those teams. We always beat Boston College. That's a given. We always have trouble with NC State, and we always have trouble with Wake Forest. We haven't had too much trouble with Wake Forest, but we're gonna have trouble this year because they're a 5-1 team. I mean, they're coming up. They're coming up to be a contender in the next couple of years. They might be a contender in the next couple of years. I'm not saying it's going to happen next year. I'm saying like 2021, 2022, they might be a contender because they're getting good players. They have a good coach. They're getting good players. But it's not going to happen anytime soon, I don't think. I think the next couple of years, they'll be a contender, and they might win it. They might win the national championship. But at the same time, Clemson will be in there the next couple of years too, I think. We've been there 4 to 5 years. Has been a thing. We've been there 4 to 5, and Bama needs to stop. They've been there 5 years ever since it's been a thing. It's not a paid advertisement. I just drink Pepsi all the time. Monday night, Detroit Lions and Green Bay played. Detroit came in and was beating the Packers, beat them down. But Aaron Rodgers came back and beat the Lions. Like he came, like remember when he came back when he hurt his shoulder? He came back and won the game. It was the same thing, but he didn't get hurt. But he came back and won the game. Packers, we played them. Redskins played the Packers in December. I want to go to it, but I ain't driving away to Lambeau Field just to watch a game. I think it's at Green Bay. But Green Bay is going to be a tough game for us too. San Francisco, tough game. The Dallas, they lost to an 0-4 team. We didn't. I think we beat them this time. Play Philly again at the end of the season at Washington. I think we play Dallas at Washington also. But that's it for this video. That was week 6 and week 5. Week 7 and week 7 for college, week 6 for NFL. That was my preview, my post game, or whatever you want to call it. My review of those games that happened that were the biggest game. Michigan won. They beat Indiana. They beat Illinois. And oh yeah, before I leave this video, South Carolina. I hate South Carolina with a passion, but I have to give them props. They beat Georgia. They beat a number 3 team, Georgia. And they're probably not even ranked anymore. They lost 20-17. Yes, it was a close game, but they lost to an unranked team that were 2-3. Carolina is 2-3. Anybody that knows me knows I can't stand Dallas and I cannot stand Carolina. I hate both of those teams with a passion. I've never liked Dallas. I just hate how they play and how they are. And I can't stand Carolina because I'm a Tiger fan, and that's our biggest rival, is Carolina. But they won. They beat Georgia, and they won that game. And that's where it comes into a problem, not a big problem, but a problem that play us. If they keep going good and beat the teams that they're not expected to beat, like they beat Georgia, people saying Georgia's gonna go in and blow them out. They're gonna get blown out by Georgia, because Georgia's a good team. But Jake Fromm didn't do nothing for Georgia. They're I think number 4 Swift. I think his name is Swift. He didn't do nothing for them. The running back. The wide receivers did all right, but they didn't do nothing to win the game. Going into halftime, it was 10-3. Carolina. Georgia came in and scored at 10-10. Georgia scored again, 17-10. Then Carolina scored 17-17. Goes into overtime. Nothing happens. Double overtime, 20-7. Carolina wins. What the heck happened? Like, it happens all the time, but I didn't expect it to happen this week. Not this early on in the season. It's not early on in the season. We have like 5 more games left and we're done for college football. And then playoffs coming around. Playoffs come around again. But Carolina's not ranked. They're not. Because everybody it's not just if you win a game, it's strength of schedule. We have number 3. We're number 1 when we came into the season. Now we're number 3. I don't know if it's strength of schedule for us or if it's just we keep blowing out teams. We didn't blow out in UNC. I think it blew out everybody else, right? And now we're going to play Louisville Saturday. But that's it for this video. Subscribe, like it, share it on Facebook, share it on all platforms if you can. And I appreciate it. See you next time.